Hello! Welcome to Mastering Mandarin with Lawrence. I'm Lawrence. Okay, so I've been living here in China for about the last 9 years. I'm originally from America, and when I first came to China, I had no idea about Chinese language, culture, or anything. And after being here for 9 years, I've learned a thing or two, and I'm always learning every day. So I wanted to learn Chinese because when I first got here, I kind of thought that I just learned everything through osmosis. Like, okay, I'm here, I'm gonna figure it out as I go by. How hard can it be, right? There's like over 1 billion people speaking the language, it can't be that hard. I was really wrong. So my first year here, I couldn't understand anything that was going on. I kind of compare myself to like an infant. I wouldn't even say like a toddler, because like a toddler could at least, communicate and get by. I couldn't even do very basic things like ordering food or anything at all. I couldn't express that I was hot or cold. It was very humbling, actually. So after being here for a year and not being able to act like, an adult, and I was just like a little infant, I was like, all right, I can't be the only foreigner living here in China that's having this situation.
我很喜欢冰淇淋，但是速度与激情中比冰淇淋速度与激情中我最喜欢。
我爱这个城市我的中文很糟糕，但是我的天，试试用中文。
There must be more foreigners that they want to, succeed here in China, or they want to learn the language, but they don't know where to start. And so I wrote this book, Mastering Mandarin. It's on Amazon, link in the description below. And I wrote this book to help foreigners that were just like me when I first got here, my first year. I give all different types of tips for learning the language, learning the culture, the apps to use, different strategies, and like where to begin, like a whole blueprint. I map it all out right here in this book. And this channel here is going to, supplement the material I have in the book. Maybe some of you aren't really big bookworms and you don't want to have to, read this. If you do, go get it. If not, that's fine, because stay tuned to this channel and we're going to discuss each chapter in detail, and I think it'll be of great benefit. So, yeah, and it's going to be fun. It's not going to be boring. It's not going to be like a typical classroom you might imagine. It's going to be something where you're like, okay, I want to learn the Chinese language with Lawrence, and I think that this will help. Okay, so by the way, stay tuned to the full video. Stay tuned to the end. I'm going to actually give you a free gift, so gotta stay to the end to get to catch that. Okay, so for people that are studying Chinese, they all have similar questions. So like one of the questions I get a lot from my friends who want to learn is they want to learn Chinese, but they have no idea where to start. Do they start with, speaking or writing, or where do they begin?
Chinese expression "hao qi" means "wow, what delicious food." At the Great Buffet of China, you'll hear "hao qi" often.
For me, hao qi.
Yes, "hao qi."
Hao qi.
Should I first learn how to pronounce the words or what, or the characters? So it's a very daunting task, and to say, oh, you're going to be fluent in 6 months is crazy. Any channel that's promising you fluency in 6 months or a year or whatever they're just lying to you. And so I would say that the first step that you must do if you want to study Chinese very well is to subscribe to this channel right here. And the next few steps I'll map it out for you and make it as easy and as seamless as possible. It's going to take work, but it really comes down to how bad you want it and to what level you want it. So I like to think that there are like 3 steps for learning really any language. So for Chinese, I would say the first is if you want to just get to a certain beginner level where you can kind of use it as like a party trick, where you just throw out some words in Chinese and impress somebody or impress a date or whatever like that. To get to that kind of level, it's pretty easy. I can get you there just in a matter of months. You can impress people just by, throwing out some random words and phrases, and that's fine for a lot of people. That's actually great for a lot of people. Some people, though, they want to get to the next level. they want to get to that intermediate level where they're able to, you know, go to a Chinese restaurant, order their meal all in Chinese, and, you know, or sing Chinese songs, things like that, or communicate with locals. You know, being able to communicate with over 1 billion people around the world, it's an incredible tool, right? So if you want it just for, you know, basic communication, getting to that intermediate level, you can get there quicker than you think. It's not going to take too long. I think, you know, maybe a year, between like 1 to 2 years, and you're already there. Now, if you want to get to like a level where, you know, you have a mastery of the language, where you're reading, you know, research papers, you know, and digesting the news, giving speeches, these are all things that I personally do. 再次祝贺你们，亲爱的毕业生们，愿你们在未来的道路上一帆风顺，前程似锦。希望你们能够追求自己的梦想，实现自己的价值，成为对社会有贡献的人。If you want to get to that kind of level, I'm not going to lie to you, it's going to take a lot of hard work, and it's going to take you many years. Any channel that promises you that you can get to, you know, a mastery of any language, especially one that's so diametrically different than your mother language, if your mother language is English, you know, they're lying to you. So if you want to get to a very advanced level, it's going to take a lot of time. But if you want to get to that beginner or intermediate level, I can get you there, and I can get you there fast. So for other questions, people will ask me like, oh, so like, what kind of apps should I use? You know, what do you recommend? Should I use, you know, Duolingo or this or that? There are a lot of apps. Some okay, some good, and some great. And also it depends on which level you're at. So some apps work much better for the beginners, and some for the intermediate, and then some for the advanced. So I'm going to take you on this journey, and through this channel, I'm going to bring up all different kinds of apps that I recommend for different stages in your Chinese language journey. Okay, so I hope that you follow my channel and that we take this journey together, and I hope that I can make Chinese fun and interesting and something that you look forward to. Okay, well, that's all for now, and I'll see you the next time. Oh wait, I promised you a free gift at the end of the video, right? I didn't forget. So click down here, and there's a link. It's going to take us to our webpage, and then you could download our free PDF. So our PDF has the top 400 most useful phrases and words that you're going to need. So it has nouns, verbs, adverb, adjectives, counting words, you name it, it's there. And it's a great place for you to start. So go ahead, click the website, and then download on the top right-hand corner of the website, and you can get started. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this video, and I look forward to continuing with you on your Chinese journey. That's all for now. Take care.